Welcome, the Empress of Tomorrow.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Osaka, Japan, Asuka!
Her dominance, her unique appearance, and her unmistakable aura have all made Asuka one of the top competitors in the entire women's division. You know, I will never forget the first time I saw Asuka enter the NXT arena. She had so much buzz surrounding her debut, and I think it's safe to say Asuka has certainly lived up to her reputation.
One of the most dominant female superstars ever in WWE.
Here comes the Queen.
And from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair!
Ladies and gentlemen, you are looking at one of the reasons that the women's revolution has become the women's evolution. Many believe, Corey, Charlotte is the greatest of all time.
When it comes to history, making moments, capturing championships, and excelling inside the squared circle, nobody does it quite like Charlotte Flair.
Multi-time champion, history maker, record setter, legend in the making. The Irish lass kicker.
And their partner, from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch!
One of the trailblazers in the women's evolution, part of the 4 horsewomen.
Hey, listen, I remember when Becky Lynch first came to NXT, she had moved to Orlando, Florida to be a personal trainer. Never thought she'd get the opportunity to be part of this company, and now she is one of the premier superstars in our women's division.
Credited with much of the women's evolution. I love these girls.
And their opponents. First, Billie Kay and Peyton Royce, the Iconics.
Byron, you only harbor ill will toward Peyton and Billie because you can't sit with them in catering.
Absolutely not. I harbor ill will towards them because I've never seen 2 ladies who derive so much joy from gossiping and tossing shade at anyone they choose.
Well, Peyton and Billie simply enjoy one another's company and spreading the good word around the locker room.
Look, I might not be a huge fan of their personalities, but they do have an incredible story. Started out together in Sydney, Australia, came to WWE, signed their contracts at the same time, and now here they are, ready to compete on the big stage.
You must have read about that on the internet, Saxton, because I know Peyton and Billie don't talk to you. Look at this, the Iconics shining bright on pay-per-view.
Stunning.
And controversial.
Byron, are you ready to admit the truth yet?
That Carmella's the most obnoxious woman in the entire women's division?
You are delusional. Mella is money.
Well, it's great where you can wear blinders.
Why would I want blinders on when Mella's around?
So what would you know anything about how to win a title like Mella?
So I see you're kissing up to Carmella as well.
Why wouldn't I? I think she's an unbelievable talent.
Mella is money.
Here we go again. 3-on-3 action underway now.
That's gonna leave a mark. Good night.
Good grief.
To the face.
In 2016, the New Day found themselves in the middle of a sick and twisted rivalry with the Wyatt family. Things escalated to the point where Bray Wyatt invited the New Day to do battle at the Wyatt family compound. New Day accepted, but what followed was something no one expected or will ever be able to forget.
Oh, what a chop block.
Corey, we've talked about six-man tag matches, and earlier you talked about one that caught the attention of the entire sports entertainment world. The New Day fought for survival amongst the darkness of the Wyatt family compound in a battle where pickaxes and cinder blocks were used as weapons and automobiles were used as battering rams.
New Day versus the Wyatts at the Wyatt family compound was not your traditional six-man tag match, but it showed what can happen when issues between factions can't be resolved through a sanctioned WWE match. I'll tell you what, none of the men who fought in that conflict will ever be this. Something that is always important in a six-man match is having the ability to perform double-team moves. One of the things that successful six-man teams try and execute are double-team moves, and then have the third team member perform a signature or finishing maneuver to deliver maximum impact to an opponent.
Teamwork is always paramount in a six-man tag match. Superstars want to be able to have a level of teamwork where two members of the trio perform a double-team move, and the third member follows that up with a move so their opponent is really down for the count.
The key is to deliver the maximum amount of punishment to your opponent in the least amount of time. You have until the referee's count of 5. It's not like you have all day in the ring, but if your team of 3 can deliver that type of offense, your trio will be in good shape.
That'll hurt. DDT. Are we going to see the tag, Byron? There it is. She's made the tag.
And her partner is on absolute fire right now. There are times during a six-man tag match where the hostility between two teams overflows. The result is complete chaos, and all 6 superstars duke it out inside, and many times outside the ring. It's complete and total chaos. But if you're one of the legal competitors in the ring during that time, you must return to the ring before the referee's 10 count or risk being counted out and lose the match for your team.
Byron, you talked about the moment in six-man tag matches when all semblance of order breaks down. Many times the two teams are so determined to tear each other apart that they don't pay attention to who the legal person in the ring is or where the referee is in their 10 count. That's a huge mistake.
In the throes of battle, superstars lose their composure, and what was a six-man tag match breaks down into a Pier 6 brawl. And if you don't keep an eye on the referee's count, you could get counted out and be the reason your team loses the match. I can see Byron making that mistake and ruin it for everybody.
This is not where she wants to be. Her opponent clearly has her number here.
You know,
Asuka's so incredibly dangerous.
Perhaps thinking something else here.
not sure why though, Michael. She seemed to have it really cinched in.
Submission time.
She's not going to get a tap here.
You can see the confidence just beaming from her right now. She shows signs of life.
She's showing a lot more than that.
Scoop slam! Ooh! And she's back in the ring now. This might be it! Oh my! What a slam!
Impactful. Will jar your spine.
There are instances when a six-man tag match will feature a team where superstars have not always seen eye to eye, or are in the midst of a disagreement. When that's the case, someone on the team must step up and be the voice of reason so the trio can function as a cohesive unit.
Earlier you talked about what needs to happen when members of a six-man team. Oh, and she makes the tag.
And not a moment too soon, Michael.
Elbow right to the back of the neck.
Oof. Look at her go.
Comes up big with a reversal. Oh, talk about getting flattened.
Yeah, she's going to be feeling that one for a while.
Charlotte with a nice reversal.
Brutal knee right to the face.
Pinning predicament. No, early kick out.
Yeah, it's going to take more than that.
Oh, this is dangerous right here.
Nailed it. Peyton just took her out with a leg lariat.
She's in firm control of this one.
Peyton Royce may have just put this one to bed.
I don't know if you guys have noticed, but when Peyton Royce walks out wearing that iconic T-shirt, you can hear an audible groan from the crowd.
I haven't noticed, but I'm sure they're just jealous, Cole. Suplex through. Not done yet.
Going for a third. Perfect.
Here's her chance. When it comes to Peyton Royce's opinion of herself, I partially agree with Corey. Yes, she should have self-confidence, but to call herself iconic? I don't know. That seems like a word that should be reserved for the likes of, I don't know, Trish Stratus and Mae Young.
Who are you to decide who's an icon and who's not, Saxton? If Peyton Royce wants to call herself iconic, that's exactly what she should do. Period. Oh, the referee better get a hold of things.
And Byron, this takes a ton of strength to pull off, am I right?
Oh, you are definitely right, Michael. But you also have to remember how much energy it drains to pull off.
Wee! And that one takes her down.
Turn out the lights, Cole. This one's over.
The smartest thing a young star can do is learn from a veteran. And Charlotte has the best in the wrestling business. The Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
If you're lucky as a rookie, you can bend the ear of a trainer or a visiting legend for a few minutes, but Charlotte has had 30 years to learn from her father.
At the arm. Oh my goodness, crushing it.
Going to have a hard time stopping Becky when she's doing this. Corey, Charlotte's knowledge of the...
There it is.
Exploder suplex. I bet you feel foolish riding her off now.
They got him.
Got the arm. Got the disarmer. That's it. That's what she needed.
No, she breaks it.
Wow, she's quite the escape artist, Michael.
Wow, that won't separate your shoulder, that'll divorce it.
Looks like she's gonna... Look out. There's the tag.
And that changes the entire outlook for these women, Michael.
Six-man tag team matches have been a staple of competition since the early days of sports entertainment. Two teams of three compete against one another under traditional tag team rules. Some good technique right there.
What grace. Float over into the...
Ooh, nasty impact.
Six-man tags can be fought under so many different types of stipulations. Teams can be part of a faction. The three superstars have aligned things of a common interest. The most crucial aspect to a six-man tag team being successful is that trio's ability to act as one cohesive...
Lynch. Got the disarmer.
Is it enough to end this match? You don't want to get locked into that move for a long time.
Takes her off her feet.
That's how you eliminate somebody's vertical game.
Oh, look at just... We're looking at complete domination here. I think she's trying to prove a point here.
Oh, what incredible power!
Wow, what a vertical suplex.
Becky Lynch, nice exploder suplex. Man, she knows how to make a comeback.
But now can Becky Lynch make the most of this?
Taken off her feet now.
And you're not going to win many matches down there, I can tell you that.
DDT! She's got that gleam in her eyes.
She hits here, this match is over.
She is on fire.
Hooked up. Back suplex. Look at the look in her eyes. She's in the zone now. Putting it all on the line. What a throw.
Well, that's one way to bring it to her opponent big time.
Both sides looking a little ragged right now, guys.
Hooked up and a big suplex. Here comes Asuka. She got her in position with a body hip attack.
She's back in full control now.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow. Oh. Close quarters. A minor miracle might be needed to overcome this beating. Close quarters. Oh, what a kick to the face. God. Targeting the back. Very effective. The switch here to Charlotte. Charlotte is measuring.
No way she can score.
Charlotte with the spear. Wow, she's fought her way all the way back here.
Momentum is completely in favor of Charlotte now.
Neck breaker. And that's how a superstar takes advantage of their ring position.
Such a high ring IQ.
And a kick out. Not even close on that one.
Yeah, this early, no chance.
T-bone.
The setup. From behind.
Natural selection. It does not look good for Carmella here.
Asuka gets tagged in. She's got something in mind.
Look out, she could be done.
Missile drop kick.
Hit the target.
Now this one's all but over. It's locked in. The Asuka lock.
Uh-oh. That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
This is Asuka's chance.
Asuka, she somehow breaks free.
But you have to wonder how much damage was done.
The code of silence.
She can pick up the win here, guys.
Look at that, she escapes.
Talk about coming up clutch, guys.
Gets out of the way of that one.
Asuka has the crowd eating out of the palm of her hand, but she's got to get refocused here.
Asuka is looking beaten down, guys.
This can spell the beginning to the end for her here in this six-man tag team match.
She has to be careful here, guys. One wrong move, and she's going to find herself taking the loss here tonight. Carmella just barely got out of the way.
Carmella letting her opponent know how she feels.
Leg drop!
And I think it's clear that Charlotte is feeling the physicality of this match. This match is clearly taking it all out of her.
Well, this is where we're going to find out what these women are made of. They appear to be absolutely drained, but I'm willing to bet there's no quit in them.
What's coming next?
Vertical suplex!
Nice.
The Queen stepping through. Here's the figure four.
Yeah, now she's got a bridge into the figure eight. If she can do it, she's going to put this one away. And there it is. Figure eight from the Queen.
Now, she just needs to finish her off.
What a six-man tag match.
Well, tag team matches are one thing, but make it 3-on-3, and it's 3 times as good. Take a look.
I can watch highlights of that one all night long. One of the great WWE matches I've ever been able to watch. Hope everybody at home set those DVRs, because that was a match you're going to want to watch again and again and again. Epic.
Here are your winners, Asuka, Charlotte Flair, and Becky Lynch.
What an incredible submission move, and here's your winner, ladies and gentlemen.
If you're not feeling good about yourself after a win like that, you better get yourself checked.
I think I can safely speak for all of us when I say that was an amazing contest.